And welcome back to the Profile Pod. I'm your host, Double A, back for another spectacular episode here on the pod. Now, we got a really, really special episode in store for tonight. We got a panel of guests. We got an all-star team in the house tonight. Before we get into our guests, I always want to remind everybody to subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the Profile Pod, all that good stuff. Leave me a rate and review on Apple Podcasts. You know, I love all the interaction, love the constructive criticism. I have thick skin, so I love getting your input and your feedback. So don't forget to do that. And also, don't forget about Social Nostra, a network of talented creators now available on Roku, Instagram, and all the major platforms. So don't forget about Social Nostra, man. There's something there for everybody. So let's get into brass tacks, man, as they say. Like I said, we have a very, very special group here. These individuals are doing big things with their platform, and they're here to tell us all about it. Please welcome everybody. Cover Your Ass Entertainment. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
We're doing great.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us, brother.
Absolutely, man. No, thank you. No, absolutely. The pleasure's all mine, guys. I haven't had a panel like this in a long time, probably over a year. And so it's exciting. It's exciting to have everyone here. We have our spokesperson of the evening, the lovely Two Souls. How are you, Two Souls?
I am great. Thank you for asking. I feel like we're at the table, the round table, or what is it, the square table that Jesus, the Last Supper. We're all around it. There's too many of us.
Don't talk about food in front of Tatty.
Yeah, no. I want to thank you guys for jumping on here and coming on, and I'm excited to talk to you about CYA, Cover Your Ass Entertainment. Two Souls, if you can kind of give us a snapshot, tell us a little bit about what's going on with your platform, who founded it, first of all, and then tell us what's going on. What's the latest and greatest with CYA Entertainment, baby?
Well, first off, it was I believe books by CG Carlos, right? He's the one that started it all. He's the one that told us all about, the Cover Your Ass Entertainment and wanting to get it started and get it going. So we had our first meeting a while back and sat down and talked about it to see exactly who was down for it, who was willing to put their time and effort into this, and what was the meaning behind it. So here we are today, and we've already done numerous comedy skits. We've done numerous interviews and going to events, trying to get events, being out there in events and interviewing different people and getting everybody out there on camera.
Yeah, no doubt. And Two Souls, I see you everywhere. I can't keep up with you nowadays. I know you're doing your thing. Tell us a little bit about some of your other projects you got going on before we go around the table here and let everybody kind of introduce themselves and talk about what other things they got going on. What's your role with CYA Entertainment, first of all, and then talk a little bit about other stuff you got going as well.
Well, usually I'm always doing like a lot of acting with Love Machine and with the rest of the crew, but it's usually a lot of times me and Love Machine all the time going at it with our little skits here and there. And then also there was an idea that Carlos had brought up where he wanted to bring more of the struggles in life that people face. So he was the one that brought up the whole idea of Souls from the Struggle, which is a show that I host. And my first person that I interviewed was actually Javi, which is here, incredible Javier.
Hey.
There he is. Say hi. So he was my first interviewee, and I was a bit nervous. Carlos even knows that I was kind of like, oh my God, what am I doing? I've never done this before. But he pushed me through it. He gave me motivation and, just telling me you can do this, you got this, and believe in yourself. So I did it. And now we're, doing our 6th episode. So, I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it. And then I ended up coming out with Tati and a couple other people that we invite on the panel. It's called the La Vista Gorda, which Tati could tell you more about that. But actually Love Machine, because it says Love Machine right there. No one's gonna know what Tati is. Sorry. But yeah, so we do a lot of that. We get together and we have fun with it. And that's the whole point, is that Carlos wanted us to have just a good time, and be like a family unit and just have like these good memories. And then also to build it a little bit. His vision is a little bigger, but I want him to explain that to you guys as far as what I'm doing. Besides, and also like I told him, I wanted to write some skits myself, or either try to do like we were talking about doing like maybe like a miniature like movie or something, like a little miniature series or something like that. So it's all in the works. We're trying our best to get that together. And then me on my side, on my own, I mean, I've been doing my modeling, and then besides like acting with the Cover Your Ass Entertainment, I've also like got pulled over to do some other stuff. Like they pulled me in with Falcon Pictures. So Danny ended up hitting me up and he was like, "Hey, you want to be one of our extras and stuff like that?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." So I've been doing that on the side, and then also modeling like people's apparel and what have you. So just promoting, doing a lot of promotions, with artists and with companies, businesses that hit me up and they kind of be like, "Hey, can you help me out here and there?" And we come up with some kind of deal. So that's
Two
what I've been
Souls. Yeah, you're in high demand these days. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad to see you're doing your thing. You're an inspiration. Two Souls. I see like every time I turn around, you got something going on, and that just inspires me. That pushes me. So thank you for doing that. Yeah, and CYA. I love what you guys do. I love what I checked out your YouTube channel. I've seen a few of your episodes, and you guys are outdoors. You guys are on the location, and that's awesome, man. That's not something that you see, and that's very unique. So it's nice to see.
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Let's go around. My man Carlos, man, the one who founded CYA. How you doing tonight, brother?
How you doing? I'm doing
Books by
really good,
CG.
man. Yes, sir. I have my 2 books. That's why I got the name. Try to promote my books too. Yeah, no. So look, you know how they say positive pushes positive, right? So I came across Cricket, and they started hanging around with him. We're YA babies, Some of us are YA babies. We grew up in CYA, My experience CYA was that's where Cover Your Ass comes from, because I remember in SR, like the what's it called, like the first way you go to, not regular way, just tell you, hey, what stand for California Youth Authority stands for Cover Your Ass, just keep that in mind when you go to your YA. You gotta cover your ass, or you're not gonna make it, and not literally just cover your ass. I mean, on whatever you do, because YA you play a lot of mind games, so all these years, you get like me myself. I got out. I had to go through a lot of experiences by choice, to grow, Then I was over the road, and then one of my homies told me, "Hey, I would like to see on the show," and reached out to Cricket, and then we just started hanging around, like and it's a good experience. I really like what he was doing, and people that are positive and doing creative stuff, like it wakes up your creativeness,
Yeah.
And then things fall to place. If you're doing things right, everything falls to place. You just gotta start, no matter what, So we have a group of YA babies, people that have been. So we started thinking about this, and but we're shy. Like YA babies are usually shy, So when we were Cricket, then I met Tati, Love Machine,
Okay.
And homeboy, he's freaking funny, like he's outgoing. You get me?
Yeah.
And so through him, with him and Cricket, we started working, and then we went to the beach to do a skit about Baywatch, and that's where Souls came through, And then so like little by little, there you go, like that's what picked up Souls, and then Crow, I met Crow on the last day of the day room, because he has a segment, Cricket, which is like really badass. When it started, you should check it out, man. So I met Crow right there, and like I had this idea of this skit that, and I seen him because he had what was it, Crow? Halloween, right? you had the death.
Yeah, it was Halloween,
Right.
so I had like a
Dia de los
mariachi
Muertos.
Day of the Dead guy. Yeah, Dia de los Muertos, and Carlos, the books. He was like, "Hey, bro, like I got an idea for a skit. You down for it?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm down, bro. You know, like you know what I mean? You know how we do it. We just say, "Hey, homie, you down? I'm down." You know, and that's it. You know, that's like good as gold.
That's the extent of the conversation.
And
bro.
you know, yeah. So that's how we started meeting each other. And then there's one missing right here, Texas. He's been since day one too. You know, he's like really strong with it. He's with it, and it's just he has some little things that he's working through right now, but he should be back soon. We already spoke to him today. As a matter of fact, he's saying that his weekends are starting to free up. So you know, we've been meeting with people, and it's like, you know, okay, everybody you see right here, right? They all have something to put, right? They're all amazing. They're really good. You know, they have something. They have a gift. It's just we gotta figure out how to focus. You get me? And then put it all together and watch what could happen. You know? And so that's what we're trying to do. You know, like right now we're gonna start with this. We of course, like she was saying, you know, we all have our different different goals, right? Like I know Tati wants to be an actor, you know. Souls wants to be a model. She's already modeling now, but Souls, you know, she promotes and everything, which is good, you know. And and you know, Cricket and Crow, you know, and we all have our goals, right? And then we got a Beaver and everything. Like to me, what I see here, dude, it's an opportunity to where we could create something for like for the kids that are coming up, you know, like a lot of people they focus on like fools that got out of jail, like us, you know, like white babies, you know, stuff like that, you know. But like, how about they saying, right, like I see this in our kids, you know, because sometimes we do skits and there's a lot of kids that join us, right? They're creative, you know, like they have something to put out there, you know, and if we help them out, you know, chances are that we like you don't know who you have out there in your community. You get me? But the point will be to like give them an opportunity to be creative, to write their own skits, to be able to teach them how to film, how to edit, how to be outgoing. You know, like every person right here has a different type of skills that come in handy, and all that could create something really big. You know, and as I told you, you know, things fall into place as you keep going, and as we were in to live and die in LA event, you know, like. It seemed like hopefully it's true, and it seems that a door is gonna open so we could like move to the next level, you know.
And we have Crow Tats, my man right here, Jorge. Tell us a little bit about your role here with CYA and other things you got going on as well, brother.
I'm the real talent, bro. I'm the real talent. I'm the
you're the brains behind the operation. Huh? You're like Oz, right? Wizard of Oz.
I'm the one that pumps everybody up. I was just in the scenes. Like, I think, you know, I want to throw a shout out to the homie, Incredible Javier, because I think it started with his podcast, with his YouTube channel. And we all started talking about our experiences and in CYA, you know, and we were like just talking about how, you know, what went down. And, you know, that opened me up. And, you know, at that point, I was really trying to express myself and get out there. So meeting the fellas, meeting the group, I you know, I really resonated with them on some like, you know, hey, we all experience certain things. We all want kind of like a, you know, a general like outcome in life, you know, and which is more than what we kind of have. So we want to create something out of nothing, and that right there resonated with me. Where I was like, you know, to me, I mean, not to be like racial or whatever, but to me, I feel like Raza should have more. We should do more, you know, we should have more representation and do more. And it just takes for us to get together, come together and really just do it like how we're doing right now. We're really basically just coming together and we're going to just create because we're creators. And, you know, that's basically the goal that we have, you know. And I think the homie Carlos, I was busted with him. I was in there with him. We didn't hang out or nothing like that, but we had seen each other. So it was kind of cool to like, all right, you know, I'm being welcomed by brothers that, you know, that went through something that I went through, but we all have like something in common, which is which is I want to act, I want to create, I want to have some skits that I want to direct, or and with, the beauty of it is that we all share in that, and we all just kind of feed off each other, and we just let it I think free flow, we let it free flow, we let it fly. I think that's what CYA is cool about. That CYA isn't your normal group. We're pretty much people that been through the struggle, been through the struggle. We do what we gotta do, and we're hopefully. I mean, we will. This is the trajectory we're on. We want to take the industry by storm. So yeah. So hopefully, we put out good content, good entertainment for our for people that all people, and with the kids too, and yeah, like sow the seeds and let them grow. We'll see what happens, bro.
Love Machine, my man. You got the where's your hair, brother? The hairpiece, I almost didn't recognize you. I was like, oh, okay, that's Love Machine.
I'm missing the hairpiece today.
Yeah, man. Hey, welcome, man. Tell us a little bit about your role with CYA and other things you got going on as well, brother.
Well, it's an interesting story, man. When Dopey found me, he found me on a porno set. I destroyed like 5 females. These females were laid out, and I was just holding my junk in my hand, like, is this all? Is it life? Do I have to do anything? What else can I do?
Can you clarify the story?
Hey, they were trannies too. They were trannies. It was a transsexual.
When you say the word destroy, can you clarify that for us?
Oh man, front and back was blown out. I blew these females out. And,
you blew the trannies out.
Yeah, that's how I got the name the Love Machine, because
Hey, that condom was so tight. Look at his head, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
I was wondering how you got the name.
And then my role in the CYA is basically the custodian. I clean up after all these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Shut your mouth, man.
When Big D goes to the
you carry
bathroom,
the janitor keys.
it ain't a pretty picture after Big D hits the bathroom, dog. So I'm
how do you know, dog? How do you know, dog? It seems like you're in everybody's freaking bathroom, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Oh, that's good, man.
Cricket's pad. Shout outs to Big Cricks, man. But he hit me up, and he came at me like, hey, let's do a skit. So I was like, all right. And then one thing less than another, he kept bugging the shit out of me, like, hey, for every fucking week, like, let's do a skit. And I was all on board. I'm like, let's do this shit. Dopey's the backbone. He should get more credit than what it seems, because he pushes everybody.
Exactly,
He's a freaking bully. He's a bully. He pushes you when you don't want it, and he makes you stronger. He's a good chocolatito. He's a good guy. He's
they call him gross stressing because he's losing his hair. Like
they call him Carlos Quinto.
But he's a real good, positive, outgoing guy, and whatever he applies himself to, he makes it happen. You know what I mean? So when I got my first kilo, he's the one that hooked me up with it. And then when I started, making stacks and stacks of dollars, but we're out there.
All jokes aside, people, don't believe that. If you guys are watching, kids, don't listen to him. Kids, do not listen to him.
Tell him two souls. Jeez. You got the love. Dopey's the love boat, dog. That's the way it goes, eh?
This is
okay, careful what you say. You're gonna try to write me shit. Fuck that.
But this is something that it's fun. I'm around nothing but good people. We got 2 Souls, Crow Tats, Javier. We got a Big D, Carlos. We're all out there just having a blast. And then, we bring our kids. We brought Crow's daughters, my kids, Dopey's kids. We little by little, it's like almost like family. So we're out there just having fun, dude. Like I told him, I go.
About my niece.
Her niece también.
Don't forget Tejas. Tejas is a part of it too.
Oh yeah, Tejas. Yeah, we're supposed to have the homie Tejas in here too.
Tejas and Adrian.
Got Beeves.
And Victor. Beeves.
Oh yeah, Beeves, the homie young Beeves también. But yeah, man, we're all just having fun, dude. I told Dopey if it becomes work, I don't want no part of it.
Yeah, for real.
Amen to
That's
that
the
one.
fact.
Jesus.
That's a
we're,
fact.
we're just having fun with it, and it's basically like a Mexican Saturday Night Live. Everybody puts their feed in, you know, their input. We
Hey,
run
don't
with
forget.
it. We make.
Hey, hold on, dog. Don't forget the salvis.
Oh
Not
yeah.
Mexican. Yeah.
I know, and Peruvians, because
Come
we're
on.
not all Mexican here.
And for
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You know,
So
so
shout out to the raza.
Oh,
it's a there you go. It's a Chile Night Live. You know, we
Yeah.
got flavors of every flavor you want. We have
there
it.
you go.
So that's basically what we're doing. We're just making it. We have our funny skits. We got our serious skits. A little bit of everything, like inspirational skits,
Mm.
reality skits, everything. We just doing a little bit of everything, and then we're all just flourishing on all these things that we're doing. So, yeah, dude, it's just we're just having fun with this
Tell
shit.
them about your La Vista Gorda, how it got
Oh yeah,
created.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there you
yeah,
go.
Dopey came out with the Vista Gorda, where we basically, it's not like an actual interview. It just, you know, we'll get a couple of us, we'll sit down at a table, invited guests, and just shoot the shit about what's going on in the world today.
Okay.
Whatever's prevalent. We just start talking about different shit and joking around at the same time. That's why you see me with when I have my wig, my
Yeah.
tight ass suit that doesn't let me breathe. I didn't get enough hugs as a kid, so I have to wear tight clothes. So you know what I mean? We're just out there just having a good ass time, dude. We're having a good ass time, and
as we move around the table here, man, my man, incredible Javier, aka Cricket, man. Thank you so much for being here, brother. And like I was telling you earlier, man, I'm familiar with your work. You know, probably at least a year or so now, and I know you got your YouTube channel. You got a lot of stuff going on, man. Welcome to the platform. Welcome to the Profile Pod, man. Thank you so much for being here, brother.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Tell us a little bit about, you know, CYA in your role here with CYA and everything you got going on, brother.
Yeah, definitely. So Dopey calls me the a co-creator. I think that's a little, you know, I mean, it's Dopey. Dopey's the man, you know what I mean? So, but I just I try to do what I could. So, but yeah, originally it started we you know, I had these, it was actually a lot of it, you know, even from the beginning has to do with Dopey or books by CG Carlos.
Mm.
So what happened is I was doing my interviews right on my YouTube channel, and I had Carlos, Tejas, me, and then we had us three in us three in the doing an interview. That was Tejas' first interview, and you know, I said, oh, it'd be dope if we had like a day room kind of thing, because we had a chat called the day room with all YA babies. So I said it'd be dope if we could do that here. He's like, why don't we? He's like, what do you need? I said, let me just get a few mics. I had like 2 mics. Let me get 2 more mics, some headphones, and I'll get that shit going. And Dopey always like everything goes full force. You know, once you can put an idea out there, he embraces that shit. So he's like, what if we get it for you? I was like, nah, give me a few months. I'll get that shit. Like, nah, we'll get it going. Right. So he got it. He got all that shit going. So the whole day room, the reason it happened was because of him. You know what I mean? So that happened. We had a few day rooms. We did actually 20 day rooms. And I think about halfway through, Dopey was like, we should do some skits during the commercial break, because we had a commercial break. So everybody get up, you know, because it's a 2-hour show. Let everybody get up, go to the bathroom or whatever, get stretch out.
Yeah.
Like, we should do some skits, because I was just playing like music and stuff. And I was like, oh, that'd be dope. So we started doing skits. And then after that, he's just like, what do you think about like taking it further and actually doing more with the skits and making actual like videos and stuff like that? I was like, I'm with it, you know, like I'm down. So yeah, that's how it all started, because of Dopey Books by CG. You know, he's the one that he'll get the ball rolling for sure. Like if we need and he'll sometimes he pushes me when I'm not even ready, like, oh shit, like it was just a thought, you know what I mean? And then he's like, nah, let's go with it. So you know, I'm definitely grateful for Dopey. He's a dope individual, and he pushes us to be better.
Last but not least, my man Big D is in the house. How are you, brother?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Never late, but always on time, right? How's it going, guys? You know, how's it going, man?
Good, brother. I appreciate you being here, man. I'm sorry if you had some technical difficulties there, but I'm glad you're here, man. And You know, we're talking to CYA. You're part of the platform, the collective here, and tell us a little bit about your role with CYA and maybe other projects you have going on, your own platform, a little bit, brother.
Right. Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for having us on board, man. We really appreciate that, especially me. Basically, I'm the new booty, man. I just got jumped in, and so you know, two souls. You know what I mean? She slapped me, silly. So just like Chris Rock the other day, So it started like that, and you know what I mean. Yeah, I got my nods in, So, but
everybody's slapping now. Everybody's slapping now. Everybody's gonna be slapping now. All of a sudden,
doing
that fucking Will Smith move and shit.
But basically, how I got found and got jumped in. But I was basically through Love Machine and also Incredible Javier. I think I worked with Incredible Javier first. I was on his channel a couple times. So that's originally how it started for me. Like I said, for me, Incredible Javier originally kind of co-founded us in Dynamics. And, through there, I met Love Machine also as well a little time because he was on another podcast. And then he got slapped out of there. I'm just playing there, but I was there, and then he just so I knew Incredible Javier and Love Machine, and from there, man, it's just been a roller coaster. It's a small world because I got introduced to CYA Entertainment, saw what they were doing, got introduced to Dopey, and then after me and Dopey have a little bit of history, he grew up. He's from a certain neighborhood, a part of LA that where my wife grew up at. So it's even though Los Angeles is a big community, it's a small community as well. And I saw the positivity and the narrative in the direction that they were going. And they were like, "Hey, you want to get jumped in?" So just like, yeah, just as long as you do it nicely, But, I'm an old man, but no, I saw their direction and the path and the designs that they were going through and the format, the big format, so. I was like, hey man, anytime you want to, you can be part of the narrative, sending positive messages. One that I really was really delighted, and the positive message that was sent out, I really appreciate the one with Two Souls and Love Machine when they were at the beach, demonstrating domestic violence. So there's a lot of things that this organization is demonstrating. A lot of things that our podcasts are contributing to. A lot of things that we're bringing light into darkness, and that's something that what my YouTube channel is all about. As you see, there's a lot of people in this in the CY Entertainment. We all contribute and have a lot of contributions, and we contribute different ways. Crow Tats does tattoos. Dopey is a designer. Cricket's the background. Two Souls. She's the female. It has a lot of positivity. So we all work together. You got Tejas, you got the comedian Beeves, it just all works hand in hand. So, we're just trying to put it all together. We don't judge one another. We try to make all these events. We get our kids and family involved, and, and we're just trying to send that positive narrative. That's the thing that I got. So, I'm really honored and privileged to be a part of the CYA Entertainment, and work with these people, basically, these are young men and women that are here and trying to make a contribution to not only the Chicano community, but, all the communities all across the world, man. We're trying to break barriers, and, we're not just trying to send a message to the United States. We're trying to go across, man. If you notice, you got Cricket, he has big things coming up, animation, he's talking about real reality stuff that he's dropping on April 1st. And, to me, I was just like, man, that's some crazy violence. But when I looked at it again, he's just telling a little story that I walked that path on the street before, and so he ain't telling no joke. He's telling straight up the street knowledge. That's street knowledge to me. So, those are the little things that got me involved. Those are the things that made me want to participate. Those are the things that I pretty much I want to say I love this group. I'm willing to support and support and get to know these people as individuals. Nobody judges one another. Everybody has a different background. We all, we all, pretty much, grew up in the same narrative. So, that's the direction that we're going. And, I'm proud to be a part of this, community.
What has been, you guys have a lot of synergy. I can tell you everybody, and we've already talked about, everybody brings their own flavor. Everybody brings something to the table. Thus far, though, like so far in your young journey with CYA, what have you noticed that are some of the challenges that you guys have faced? And
putting us
Go
all
ahead.
together, man. Putting us all together. You know, everybody has a different time set, different schedules. You know, different. We want to be together at all time, but you know, we have family.
Yeah.
You know, we have
different projects going on. That's another thing too, because all of us have our own YouTube channel también.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, it is.
You know, and jobs and being parents and
yeah.
So some people
You know,
say they're gonna show up, but they don't.
That's
Big D.
Hey, I said, hey, better late than never, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm late today, bro. You know, my bad. You know.
Also,
Yeah.
I think it's just the. Go ahead. Go ahead, don't be my bad.
Yeah, no, so the thing is like it started for fun, right? Like it's when you can't, because you can't force people to do it, otherwise it just loses it. You lose that. Then you make it harder, you know.
Yeah, you know what?
And that's not the point of it. So
yeah,
if you can make it, you make it, you know, and then you enjoy it, then you use your creativity. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, there's no pressure. You know, I don't like that. Like, I mean personally, I wouldn't pressure any of these guys to come and do something. That's not. I'm nobody to tell them what to do.
Right.
You know, everybody has their own thing, and yeah, there are struggles, you know. But at the struggle, there's an opportunity right there. You know, like there's always a way to go and get around it. Right. You know, like we had the issue about location sometimes. So look what's going on. Look, it was an issue, but now it's becoming a blessing because it's something that nobody else is really doing.
Right.
And we go and we start to get around, going from city to city, like showing up different places. And you know, it's a lot of things are for a reason. You get me?
Yeah. You know what? And with that, you know, I'm gonna throw myself under the bus first, you know, because I was telling Dopey that, like, hey, where's everybody at? You know what I mean? We should be hard together because, you know, just because I showed up maybe 2 or 3 times, I thought I was on the grid already. You know, I was like, yeah. And then Dopey's all like, nah, you know what I mean? We show up when we can, we do what we can. And I was just like, and that's the way it rolls. Everybody, no pressure, no this. And, you know, later along my little career with CYA, I found out, you know, what he was talking about. So, yeah, you know, he is.
It's because it's for the love of it, you know. If you put in the love for it, and when you can and you could do it, then it becomes a lot better. There's more value to it, you know. Instead of you going into something, pressure into it, you know, it kind of loses the flavor of it. If I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know, it's when they bring themselves, it's amazing because then things just happen, you know, like the way they come out, you know, like we got Tiffany, we got Longdon, you know, we got Crow. What was that, Crow? You know, like characters just start popping out of nowhere, and then it takes a life of its own, you know, and that's because that they're bringing themselves, they're bringing the they want to shine, you know, and that's an amazing thing to see on these people, you know, because we used to like working a job or something where everybody tells you what to do or you're expected to do something, and you got a certain time amount of time to do it, you know, that why life is different, life is beautiful, enjoy it. You know, try to make what you can do, like create, you know, leave something behind that they're gonna see, be like, oh shit, you know, they were doing that, like that's cool, that's amazing, you know. You know, like we're used to so much fucking violence and all these other shit, you know, like why, you know, we have other choices, you know, we have other things. We're smart enough, we're you know, we're right here, we're creative, you know, like they have a step ahead of other people because, you know, they take that step into creating something, you know. They're putting themselves out there. Other dudes could stand behind and be like, oh, you know, they just look and enjoy it, you know. But, you know, they should be proud of these people, you know. Like, so yeah, there are things that happen that get in the way, but you know, there's always for some reason something happens and we get around it, you know, and it works out. Yeah, we disagree on certain things, and sometimes things don't go the way we say, but you know, we are growing. You know, it's new, we're growing, and on the other hand, you know, like people are getting to know us, you know.
Absolutely, man.
And another thing that I recognized early on that I thought was a major challenge, and I'm glad that it happened, is we don't have any real backers that have a kind of experience in what we're doing. Right. I mean, so it's like we're forced to learn everything on our own. So there are times where we'll be like, oh, we kind of fucked that one up, but it's like we're gonna keep moving forward though. We're gonna get better because we were forced to, right? We're forced to. All we really have is each other. So we don't have a lot of the big names behind us or anything like that. So it's like if we need something, then we can go to each other for that. It's like, oh shit, could you post this or promote this, or how do you edit this, or what do you do for this? So it makes it a lot like it makes us a little bit more close knit because we're forced to, as opposed to be like, oh, I'll just hit up this guy and he knows it. It's like, you know, me and Dopey have had conversations. How are we gonna do this? You know, like what are we gonna do, G? And what should we get? And what do you think? And I call Dopey for everything. And I think that was a major challenge at first, but I think it's actually becoming beneficial because things are becoming the quality is a lot better, and it's we're still improving on it, and it's all us. You know, we don't have to worry about, we don't owe anyone else for what we're doing.
That's so true. That's so true. 'Cause we're like our own producers, like what executive producer, engineering, everything.
Yeah.
Everybody's held.
Hey,
You guys are.
we gotta. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut nobody off.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
We also gotta give a shout out to our homeboy, Dog 33. He gave us, he gave us advice because he's been doing it. He's been doing it for a while himself, and he'll give us pointers on what to do, how to fix this, how to do that. So he's another person that really helped us out a lot. So shouts out to the homie from Doc 33 TV.
Yeah, Doc TV 33, my
Hey,
bro.
let me continue. Let me say something about that one. Hey, you know, like the first time, like the first message I ever saw for him, I didn't like it. I didn't, because I didn't know who he was, and I was like, man, who is this guy? You know. But I started going like, oh, okay, that's it. Okay, you know. But hey, that's an amazing freaking guy. You know, like I like one message he sent me was like, I see you working, and he was keep grinding. What I want to see is you guys making your own name. And you know, and that's true, man. That's so powerful because it's like we won't have to depend on anybody else. Like Javi was saying, you know, we're growing, you know, and people that are already up there, that already grind, they see that from us. And here and there, he'd be like, he'll tell, like, he's the one who told me how to fix the audio. He didn't have to. You get me?
Yeah. That's so true.
But he was like, hey, I see you guys doing this. I see you guys doing this, you know. And he was like, and the way he comes at you is like I don't mean to step on your toes. I just want to give you an advice. And you know, that's so freaking like damn, that dude's fucking on point. Like this fucking, I got that guy, man. Like I got respect. I haven't met him yet, but man, that he's fucking awesome. You know, like really, like dude from Doc 33. You know, that he's an amazing person, and I like that he like he's there watching, and he sees you struggling, he'll throw you like, okay, here you go. But he's trying to see you. Let's see what kind of people they are. You know, let's see if they're like really gonna grind through it or not. You know.
What's your grand vision? Have you guys kind of seen? Well, let me ask before I ask that. What's kind of talk about some of the goals for the remainder of this year, man? You guys maybe talk about some upcoming projects, goals.
I'll jump in here on this one. I actually have an idea, or we have an idea that I kind of want to bring into where we are planning on having our own studio where we can have our own props, you know, everything, where we could just kind of, because we do go out a lot of on location type of things, but we want to, we really want to kind of refine our craft and kind of deliver something with more just, you know, because we're growing, you know, we're learning, so we really want to come through with some like a big show, you know, something like that's gonna maybe
he wants to do a TV series, like
TV series. Maybe we could get on a Netflix channel or something that that kind of and something that also something that doesn't just kind of focus on one person, but focuses on the whole team and everybody's talents, and just kind of like gonna kind of sprout from there, you know. So we're really just pushing for like better, just, you know, better opportunities. I feel for me, the goal for this year is really to really get our ideas down and just kind of deliver it, you know, and just serve it to the people. Hopefully, you know, just come out with that quality, you know. That's for me, at least. But
no doubt, man. No doubt. Yeah, I think you're on your way, man. I think you're on your way. You know,
I don't mean to jump the gun on this one, but we all at our first at our first meeting. Like I said, I want to jump the gun, but we're gonna have an event. We're gonna throw an event, and that's another thing that Dopey, mama, that's another thing that Dopey wanted to start doing también. So we want to implement that into what we're doing. So expect that from us later on down near the future. Some events, we'll be hosting some events. We got nice. Two souls plugged up, man. She's like she's our drug dealer. to everything you need. She's
Yeah.
she has a lot of knowledge, and
makes it happen.
She's like my series, bro. I'd be like, two souls. Where's the liquor store? She'd be like, you go here, you go there. She's knowledgeable, man. She has that knowledge, and we go to her for a lot of our answers also.
Yeah.
So she helps us out a lot. Like
and the calendar. I'm the freaking calendar because they be calling me on the freeway talking about who we have, what's on the calendar. Oh, I was like, damn, I need to create a calendar where we could all see at the same time, but I haven't gotten it yet.
She's the female version or equivalent of Dopey.
Okay.
That's the way I look at her.
Yeah, and you know what I'm proud of too myself is because way before I met all these lovely gentlemen here, I had started my own promotions. I did, Double A. I mean, me and you, we go back way before I met all fine men right here. So I started promoting like so much that I started gaining a lot of respect from a lot of people that I've been promoting, not just artists, but also like apparels and podcasts and, different people that are trying to move up on their businesses and stuff like that. So I was just going back and forth, just doing that without even like getting paid, just because I love doing it. And like how Toby says, when it becomes a job, you kind of like, oh, you don't want to do it. But because it was a love and a passion that I do have for it, I just kept going and going. And so I know so many people that I was like, once I was with them in the CYA and the team, and I was like, man, I have so many connections, that we could do this, we could do that. And through Doc TV, like, he had been the one to been pushing me to do something more than just be behind a computer. Because when I was with Doc TV 33, when I was I had met him through the Road Dogs. I don't know if you ever heard of Road Dogs.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
OG Rome. So Road Dogs TV, Road Dogs Entertainment. Me and Doc TV were always on there, like on live streams, always like, chit-chatting and cheering them on and this and that. And then I met him and we hit it off. I was like, damn, this is like a brother to me. Like we just like vibe so well. And then I started promoting the Ghetto Busters like constantly, like Ghetto Busters this, Ghetto Busters that. And I was even doing my little mini raffles and everything. And then Danny was like, well, who's this guy, this girl doing this? Like, will she work for us? And I told all of them, I said, look, I'm just doing this out of love. Like, I want people to know about you guys and go watch your series and know everybody that's in it. And, it's all like, it's all love. And then, so they actually wanted me to manage their account, the Ghetto Busters account. But they also was looking at Doc. That's when kind of Doc started being on them too. Like, kind of like, we're both at it, me and Doc were like so much like, doing the same thing. Me and him were doing the same thing, but he has a camera. I don't. So I was just like, maybe they're going to get him because he does have a camera. He has that experience,
Right.
And I didn't mind it, but I did tell him, and I'm just like, he goes, girl, he cheered me up really quick because I was kind of, oh man, they picked you. And then he goes, look, let me tell you something. Doors open and close for reasons. They didn't open that door to you because you need to be out there in public. You have that smile, you have that look, and you have that hair. He goes, you know how he talks. He's like, and you have that hair. He goes, you need to be out there and you need to shine. You need to be representing, like not be behind a computer. And you know what? I'm really happy that he did that and gave me that motivation because now here I am. You know what I mean? And so he supports us big time. And that's why he was like, I'm gonna put you guys on my network and you guys are gonna shine and you guys are gonna.
Well, no, Two Souls. It seemed like there was a point where like you just took off. Maybe it might have been early last year or maybe sometime last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that you hit the ground running, and it seemed like you were just on a different level. You elevated yourself. Which was great to see.
Yeah. And that's why I'm glad that I'm with them because like I said, like there's times where like, like I even Love Machine knows like as soon as I see casting calls, as soon as I see, oh here, boom, you guys come on, let's do this. You guys want to act like Crow, he wants to act. Love Machine, he wants to act. You know what I'm saying? And when I see like I have all these different connections from different producers, movie producers left to right, writers, they're always looking for people, you know what I mean? So like I told them, don't get discouraged. If they don't use you for this, they might use you for that. And you never know. Or even like me, like I went out for an extra. I was an extra. Some people might be, I don't want to be no extra, but look, that's how you get in the door. You know what I mean? And guess what? When I was at the extra part scene, I thought I was only going to come out once. And no, they came out. Oh, come here, you with the flower on your head. Come here. They called me like 4 times. I'm coming out probably about 4 times on there. I thought it was only gonna be one scene, and I was in. And they were like, "Oh, we want you. Come here, come here, come here." They called me so many times to do certain different little parts in the movie script. I was like, okay, like I was all excited, you know. So I can't wait because it's gonna come out soon, you know. So
Yeah.
And that's the importance of having a woman or a lady as part of as a team. You know, she brings the stability, and that's how I notice a part as the group CYA. And like I said, I think that's very important that, you know, she comes in because women have a voice, and they have to be recognized and also acknowledged. And that's one thing that made me, like I said, want to be part of this, the CYA entertainment, because, you know, if we could have a balance amongst each other, like you see it right there. I mean, she has more connections than I do, man. You know, I'm gonna give her my drugs so she can sell them.
There you go. Yeah, man. That's you hit it on the head, Robert. You know, Two Souls is kind of like that. She keeps everyone in line, right? And she's
I don't want to say she's the older sister, but you know, she's
what?
and
The
I ain't
older
gonna say
sister? No,
she's the mom or nothing. You know, she's just a home girl. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the home girl. Yeah,
yeah.
because we're all. I think we're all around the same age. So.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I think everybody grew up in SoCal, right? Southern California. Everybody here.
Boyle Heights, born and raised in Boyle Heights.
Boyle Heights.
I was from born and raised in South Central.
I was born and raised in El Monte, California.
Love Machine.
I was born and raised in Gardena.
Okay, yeah.
I'm from Santana, California. So yeah.
Orange County.
Okay.
Orange County.
And where was Dopey born at? You guys, nobody knows where Dopey was raised or.
Salvador.
Yeah, he was
Lincoln Heights.
He was in
Lincoln
Oh
Heights?
yeah, Lincoln Heights. No,
right near the beach, boy.
Nella, Northeast LA. Yeah. No, so again, you know, everybody brings a different flavor and different experiences, man. And you know, before we wrap things up, everybody, go ahead and tell us. Two Souls, can you tell us where we could find CYA, YouTube channels, social media, websites, all that good stuff, man? Let us know where we can find you guys.
Well, we are on Instagram, Cover Your Ass Entertainment on IG, and then also on YouTube. You can find us on there. And there was one thing I did want to say that nobody kind of really said. I don't think probably some people were at the meeting. Well, I know Love Machine was, but probably he didn't remember. We do want to take this to another level. We're trying to do a non-for-profit organization. So we're trying to invest our time to create a non-profit organization to get more kids involved as far as getting them to create films and to also be interested in the film industry, because of the fact that a lot of kids don't get that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of schools don't teach that. So me and we were talking, remember Tati? We were talking about that in the meeting, that he was like, let's do a nonprofit organization. Let's try to get this going so where more kids could get involved in filming, and they could be either, you know, behind the camera, or they could be the actors or the actresses. So that is one of our goals. You know what I'm saying? So that when people out there that are watching, they're probably like, well, what are you? Because I've had that question before and asked to me, saying, well, what is CYA Entertainment? Because when we went to Live and Die in LA, me and Tati were out there doing interviews, and then after we watched the videos, I was telling Dopey, I'm like, hey, you know, one of the videos I saw, the guy had this expression when Tati said, when Love Machine said, oh, we're CYA Entertainment, and the guy just went like, well, what does that mean? Or who are you? Or like, you know, so I know that a lot of people don't know us yet, but people that are going to watch your show today, you know, whenever you air it, I want them to understand that, you know, we are a group, we are like a family, a knit family, and we're trying to expose other people, for kids to understand that they have chances to do film, young people or older people like our age or older, to be involved in acting. You don't have to have like this so long, you know, experience, or go to acting school or university for acting and stuff like that. This is just anybody just wanting to do it for fun. So that's just I wanted to pinpoint that.
Yeah,
and also, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but also, our other friend that wasn't able to make it also was Irv. And he also wanted, like, just to piggyback off of Two Souls, what she was saying, that he wants to also implement some type of trade school into what we're doing also, to, you know, help young kids learn electrician, construction, stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, at the end, we're just, I guess, building, you know, it's gonna have a lot of, I don't know, a lot. So there's gonna be a lot to it, not just the acting, but you can have a little bit more added into it. And the more we think, the more we add on to it. So
That's so true.
Getting involved with the community and giving back to the community.
yeah. So who knows where it ends up at this point?
Yeah. If they want to do makeup artists, just hit up the Love Machine. You know, he does pretty.
Yeah, look what I did. Big D's face.
And then I wanted to say
pure,
something.
baby. This is all pure.
I wanted to say something that a lot of you guys don't know. So at the To Live and Die in LA event, so that day we were not even gonna do any filming. We were not gonna do anything because everybody was kind of like, we all busy, you know, we'll have our own things to do. Then I mentioned to them that I was gonna go, and then little by little, I guess, let's all go as a group. Okay, we'll go. And then Dopey asked me, is it okay if we take cameras there? Like, are we able to film? And I was like, to be honest, I really don't know, because I hadn't asked anybody yet, you know. So he ended up taking his camera, he ended up filming, we ended up doing like ministry interviews here and there, hitting everybody up. Then towards the end of the night, because I ended up staying really late at night, I ended up talking to a few of the people that are in charge of the organization, and they were like, oh, you know, well, we had already hired our set of media. And I was like, oh, sorry, we already did like some kind of interviews here, you know, and I didn't know we had asked permission, but okay. Well, anyways, I was mentioning it, and I was telling him like what we did and this and this and that. And I said, like, a lot of the times, everybody that's there as media focus on the artists that are there, focus on the main heads that were there, like, you know, like Danny Trejo, you know, Fabian, people that were like, you know, really well known, right? So a lot of the media was doing that. And then we had Hertz Media there. They were filming everybody and having good time and stuff like that. But guess who didn't film? Guess who didn't interview? The vendors. Nobody but us. Hey, so they were like, wow, we want, you know, they said, we want those videos. I talked to him. He's like, we want those videos. Somehow, some way, email to us, and we're gonna talk to the board, and we're gonna see if we can get you guys for next year for 2023 to Live and Die in LA, CY Entertainment.
See, Dopey's fired. Two Souls, you're nominated, man. You know, straight up.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that, because like I was telling them, I'm like, damn, you know, like Tati, you really did a lot, you know, that day too. I was impressed too, like how you were talking to them on all that. And you know I was a little like, oh, shy and shit, but it just, you know, it all worked out in the end.
No, it was good. Even though I wasn't there, I was there in spirit. You guys did a good job.
I don't know what happened to you. You know, I sent you your ticket. I said Merry Christmas. You didn't even come.
Wow. No, that's
hey,
great.
Nice to see you guys. Hey, you know, I gotta go. See you guys later. You know,
that's what it's all about, right there. You know, you put yourself out there, and then you create opportunities. You just never know when those doors are going to open from where. But yeah, I missed that event. I didn't get to go. I know there's one LA meetups. I think you were.
Oh yeah, the LA meetups. That one's also something that I went to a couple weeks ago, and they're having one on April the 10th.
Yeah.
So anybody could go and, you know, rent a little booth out or whatever, and, you know, be right there, just getting to know the people and everything. And I was telling Dopey that, you know, I said we should do that. It's a family event. It's a family event.
Question on those type of events that they have, like you said, vendors. Like you could go over there, like and say something like selling food or drinks stuff. They have stuff like that.
Yeah, so they have anything you want to do, you could do. Like, so if you're like an owner of a business like that has food, then you sell your food. If you want to sell your apparel, you sell your apparel. There's people that were not even selling stuff. They were just there to give information. Right. You know, like they were like insurance company. There was an insurance company. He was parked right there with little table and giving out flyers. You know, so like for example, old Dopey's not here. Like Dopey's wife. Like Dopey's wife.
This is California, man. They sell stuff off the trunk.
Sit there and talk about what she does. Like, you know, Lizzie Glow Up. She could have her little table and talk about how she pumps people's lips up and makes them look out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Love Machine right there that's selling his dimples and everything.
Hey, I'm sorry, I gotta cut it short. My daughter's getting, you know, I gotta do daddy duties.
All right.
All right,
thank you for having me on the platform.
Thank you, man.
Much love to everybody on the panel. I'll check you guys out.
All right, thanks for being here.
See you soon. Yeah.
Love you guys.
Call me.
Well, let me just put this out. You guys need someone to do a skit for you. You need a guest on your show. I'm here. I'd love to collaborate with you guys. I'd love to work with you guys. I'm an actor too.
That's dope.
I've gotten back into acting.
Awesome.
I just booked my first part last month. Or no, wait, we're still in March, right? Yeah, March.
Yeah.
So I just got back into it, man, and so if you guys need, I'd love to work with you guys on that end, and yeah, man,
That'll be awesome. We would love to have you.
Thank
And you know
yeah,
that me and you,
welcome
we
on
still have a
board.
meeting. I'm supposed to interview Double A for Souls from the Struggle, so I'm gonna get you on my show.
Yeah, let me know. Yeah, well, let's do that. That's a done deal. Two Souls, but no, I want to thank you guys, man. I wish you guys all the success and beyond. Like I said, man, let's stay connected, and you know, this won't be the last time we collaborate. So, you know, I want to thank you guys once again for coming on. So, it's been a pleasure, brothers and sisters.
Everybody has it different Instagrams. You guys might want to shout out your guys' Instagrams. I mean, your YouTube pages and stuff.
I'll do my Instagram real quick. Mine is at Crow Tats, CROWTATS, like that. So yeah, hit me up there, and you know, what's up? Saludos to all you people that are watching, and thank you, Social Nostra, for, you know, putting us on, and you know what I'm saying, bringing us together, allowing us to talk and express ourselves, because, you know, this way we edify ourselves and you know, continue to create. So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all the brothers and Two Souls. Thank you for your energy and for, you know, thank you for all that positivity, and let's keep it going for sure. Looking forward to the future. Yeah.
Thank you, but boom. There it is. Yeah. And how about Robert, Javier? Do you guys want to, you know, plug your social media?
Cricket.
So mine's Incredible Javier for everything for YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, except TikTok. They didn't let me put the R. So it's basically Incredible Javier, Javie. So but yeah, Incredible Javier for everything, YouTube, Instagram, everything else. Appreciate that. And thanks for having us. Really appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, mine is for Instagram, IG, it's Keeping It Real RF. And then for my YouTube channel is Big D Keeping It Real. I want to say thank you for having us. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully we can work together, as you mentioned, and we see you soon, man. You know, LA's big. We're a big community, man. And like I said, it's plenty of us. There's to go out there and just you know, make it happen. Eh? So let's bring our community together, and not just our race, but every race, and let's have fun with it, man, and keep it rolling.
100%, man. Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate you.
No, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. And once again, I can't thank you guys enough for being on. And again, all the luck and the success to CYA. Cover Your Ass Entertainment, baby. In the house.
That's right. Cover Your Ass Entertainment.
Yes.
Hey, well, Love Machine got to cover more than that,
man. Oh, man. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there you have CYA. Go give them a follow. Go check them out. They got YouTube channels. They got Instagrams. They got social media. They got a lot of stuff that's coming down the pipeline. So be on the lookout. Thank you so much for tuning in, wherever you're tuning in from. The audio platforms, the visual platforms, whether you're on Roku, YouTube, Social Nostra, IG, TV, whatever the case may be. It's always a pleasure being here as your host for CYA Entertainment. I want to thank everybody once again.
No, thank you for having us.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Taco Tuesday. Boom.
Yeah.
Right. That's
I
right.
want to thank
Taco
Vinyl
Tuesday.
Diffusion Radio for being our sponsor as well.
Hey.
That's big. That's big. Very
Yeah,
cool.
and then Old School Functions got into it too, so they are also like doing the same thing for us, and we really appreciate them, and Two Dope Entertainment as well.
Wow.
Boom. There it is.
Yeah, wow.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh no, I thought you were gonna say something. All right, guys. Well, yeah. No, thanks again, everybody. Hey, I will see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, rate and review, follow on Instagram, all that good stuff. You guys know the deal. We will see you next week for CYA Entertainment. I'm Double A on the Profile Pod. We'll see you guys next week. And always remember, take it easy. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Hey,
Thank
double
you.
A.
All right, brother. Much
Bye.
love.